What's up, everybody, and welcome to my Money in the Bank 2013 review, which I gotta say, which was a really big show tonight, coming from Philadelphia, kicking off with the tag team match for the titles. The Usos went against the Shield, Roman Reigns and Rollins, which was a really good match, I would say, for the pre-show. The only strange thing I've ever seen in a pre-show was that they did a commercial, which was very strange, especially for a pay-per-view. Why would they show a commercial during a pre-show? The tag team match was a little bit off, but it kind of raised a little bit better, and the crowd really got into it, chanting, "This is awesome." So in a way, you thought the Usos were going to win it. They did get their shot, but the Shield still picked over the victory with the win with a spear by Roman Reigns, which I believe on one of the Usos. Then pretty much Ambrose was out there waiting because it was time for the Money in the Bank match, the World Heavyweight Championship one. So pretty much from Ambrose to Fandango, Swagger, Cesaro, Damian Sandow, Cody Rhodes, and Wade Barrett for the World Heavyweight Championship. Pretty much everybody came out even talking, from We the People, Swagger, was pretty much Zeb Coulter was talking, even the World Scholars, which was a very great match. Through, I gotta say, Ambrose was shining like a star out there, really. Pretty much Swagger and Cesaro picked up the ladder, and as Dean Ambrose skinned the cat on the ladder. He missed it the first time, but he got it the second time though, and even spinning his head like a windmill on the ladder, knocking everybody down. And Fandango doing sunset flips off the ladder on everybody then, which I gotta say, even people going to chant "This is awesome" and Cody's mustache and stuff. So this was going like into a really great match. Really, people were just trying to fight onto the ladder then. So as pretty much it was going, Cody kind of got in after Swagger tried to pick up Cesaro, use him as a ladder so Cesaro could get the Money in the Bank briefcase. Cody Rhodes pretty much hit the kick on him, taking them out, and even him with a crossroads on Barrett, pretty much knocking everybody down. I gotta say, Wade Barrett doing a bullhammer, climbing up all the way to the ladder, knocking down Jack Swagger as well. When pretty much Ambrose was getting in the ring and taking out Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes almost had it. People were chanting, "Let's go Cody." Ambrose had Cody Rhodes, his face was just bleeding badly on the side pretty much. And then Ambrose, until the Shield came out and attacked Cody Rhodes then and took out everybody that was in sight. Ambrose was pretty much about to get the briefcase then, but everybody kind of fought back at the Shield, getting rid of them. Shield had took down pretty much nearly everybody: Barrett, Fandango, Swagger and Cesaro. So it pretty much turned into a brawl then until the Usos came out to help. They started attacking the Shield and everybody else did. Ambrose climbed up the ladder, so Cody Rhodes pushed it down, and Ambrose landed on everybody then right there, from the Shield members to the Usos and everybody. Cody Rhodes was pretty much right there. Everybody was saying, "Cody Rhodes got it, Cody Rhodes got it," but Sandow came out of nowhere, took Cody Rhodes out, and Sandow won the Money in the Bank briefcase. Pretty much he won the Money in the Bank briefcase for the World Heavyweight Championship. Then I gotta say, they were really kind of, the announcers was really going that Cody Rhodes is probably gonna win it, really kind of going behind him, saying that. But out of nowhere, Sandow just came out of nowhere, and everybody said, "This is Cody's night, this is Cody's night." But now it's probably gonna be a feud between Sandow and Cody Rhodes, probably turn Cody Rhodes face maybe. We'll see how that goes then. But I gotta say, it was a great, excellent match, really, very great match. And I think Sandow winning it was a really great choice, because I think Sandow wasn't getting enough time of what he was doing anyway. They were putting against Sandow probably against Sheamus and stuff, but he wasn't actually winning matches. Like, people just saying he was like a jobber with mic time almost. And so I'm glad Sandow won. Brad Maddox came out, the new general manager, which was a very long segment, especially with the kickoff, the Money in the Bank kickoff, the play-by-play team up there. Maddox talked about Vicky and showed a video tribute of her, of just all the stuff she did, mostly all the bad things that have happened to her. paying a tribute as Vicky looked on, and Big Show and Kofi Kingston and stuff just looking on from there, which looked incredibly stupid. They could have did this on Raw, and thank God The Miz came out ready to fight Curtis Axel for the Intercontinental title, which was a good match. It was good. Pretty much Axel reversed the figure 4 and won the match then with that neck breaker, his finish, or whatever his finish is. It was alright, so I'm glad with that. AJ went against Caitlyn, which was actually a good match also. Really focused on Caitlyn's arm throughout the match being attacked, which AJ used that Black Widow to win her submission, winning the match, taking out Caitlyn then. So it was a really great match. It was a good match. Their payback match was better, I would say. But this was also a very good match tonight between Caitlyn and AJ, and this feud's probably going to keep going. Chris Jericho versus Ryback really didn't mean that much to me. Nobody didn't really care that much. They were chanting Y2J, I get that, but the finish of this was that Ryback had a roll-up pin on Jericho, which I don't think anybody cared that much, because number one, it doesn't look like Ryback is going anywhere that much right now, and put him in this match against Jericho. They didn't even really focus on the feud for this match, really, and Cryback and all that. So I don't know what they're going to do with Ryback. They got to get Ryback somewhere, because right now Ryback is kind of stuck in like a purgatory mode right now. Dolph Ziggler versus Alberto Del Rio for the World Heavyweight Championship, but I gotta say, Dolph Ziggler got a huge pop and ovation coming out. People just went ape shit off the wall, balls to the fucking wall. Pretty much everybody chanting, "Let's go Ziggler, let's go Ziggler," which the match was going, everybody's behind Dolph Ziggler until AJ's music hit in. AJ came out and Dolph told him to go away and everything. Del Rio looked like he was about to get the win. Del Rio's going to go for another kick to the face until Ziggler dodged it, and then AJ got in the ring and hit Del Rio with the title, her title, so it was disqualification. The crowd was pretty much pissing, "You screwed Ziggler, you screwed Ziggler," and he was pretty much mad and left out. I believe on tomorrow night on Raw he'll probably break up with her. I don't know what's going to happen, but he'll break up with AJ after she cost him the World Heavyweight title. I don't even know what Biggie Langston was at the time, but she cost him that. CM Punk went against Mark Henry. John Cena went against Mark Henry for the WWE title, which was very, very strange to me that the WWE title wasn't the main event, but the Money in the Bank WWE title match was the main event. Which people have now told me that, well, maybe they put it like this so nobody wouldn't really cash in on Cena at the end of the night, so they wouldn't do that. Which is very strange to me in a way. But everybody was behind Mark Henry. As soon as his music hit, they cheered for him. They said, "Let's go Henry, 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 Henry." People booed at John Cena. Mark Henry was just on a roll out there, taking down John Cena. Pretty much when Mark Henry even hit that World Strongest Slam after Cena jumped off the top rope, they really believed it was over. The crowd was behind Mark Henry until Mark Henry got out the ring and started getting chairs and taking off the turnbuckles, and Cena knocked him into it, and Mark Henry was able to get off the STFU and get to the rope and try to do another World Strongest Slam, but it didn't work, and Cena did an STFU on him again and didn't pretty much pull him back and did another one, and then Mark Henry tapped, which I guess I should have saw this coming, but Mark Henry was just such on a roll in this feud, which was way better than that Ryback feud, in which they really need to keep this going, and I hope they keep it going with Mark Henry. I do want Mark Henry to become the WWE champion. I would be happy if he became WWE champion. So I did that promo he did a couple of weeks ago, and everybody just went all crazy, and it was the most amazing promo he's ever done, tricking everybody like that. So I don't know what's going to happen now. And when Cena won, he grabbed the title just like waiting for Mark Henry to get back in, knowing that he thought something was going to happen. He thought Henry would attack him again. But Henry was just on a roll. He was just badass out there. I don't know what's going to happen. Why lose from a submission? I don't know. But I think Mark Henry and Cena feud is not over yet, and I think it will keep going. So it was a real good match, even though it's like 15 minutes, but it'll come back. And then it was time for the Money in the Bank All-Stars match. 6 guys. Since they guess they wasn't going to replace Kane since he was taken out, it was only 6 guys, and the first man they brought out was the whole effing show, Rob Van Dam, which people just went nuts for. RVD chants were everywhere. They were just everywhere, and pretty much people were going from their yes chants, and for some reason I don't know why they didn't let RVD out last. Just, you know, build up more hype and everything and put CM Punk out last. But as soon as the match began, RVD was going to do his, pretty much, they were going to do the RVD chants, and everybody looked at RVD and they attacked him and attacked Sheamus, which I gotta say, this match was just brutal. This Money in the Bank match was brutal, man. People were just getting hit by ladders, everything, and Rob was 5-star frog splash and Christian off the top of the ladder, man. Jumping off ladder, taking out everybody, kicking people in the ladders. Daniel Bryan, holy shit, man, I thought he was gonna win the whole thing. He was gonna win it. Like, Daniel Bryan just went on a hot streak flurry, just kicking Christian and RVD and doing 2 drop kicks on the ladder on Randy Orton and suicide diving Punk outside the ring and everything. So it was so many different crazy spots in this match. It was hard to explain almost. Daniel Bryan was just such on a flurry. You never expect what he was going to do next. My God, Christian hitting spears on people. Punk just kneeing Sheamus in the face, taking him out. And Daniel Bryan knocking Sheamus off with a ladder, crashing Sheamus onto the top of another ladder, breaking through. People just went nuts. Holy shit chants all over the place until Curtis Axel came out, stopping Daniel Bryan, doing his finisher on him outside the ring. CM Punk hit Axel with the GTS, and then Paul Heyman just comes out hollering at Axel, "You don't attack my best friend. What are you doing?" Punk's just trying to crawl up there and try and get the title. Heyman's telling him to go on until Heyman gets in the ring and just starts throwing the ladder at Punk's head like 3 times. Punk just started bleeding then, which he suffered a bad spot out there also. Heyman taking him out, and then RVD just had his goal in, just going for the title. Just everybody was down, nobody was up. RVD was going for it till Randy Orton came out of nowhere and RKO RVD off the ladder then. And then pretty much Orton climbed, and now he is the WWE Championship Money in the Bank holder now. So he will now have a shot at it. And I guess I'm glad Randy Orton won. It's not my pick, but I think Randy Orton's pretty much been out of the title picture for 2 years, and I guess it is time for him. I would have been surprised if Christian really won, because if Christian won, then he really would have got that one more shot for it. But I think my money was kind of going near RVD or CM Punk, or probably Bryan after the hot streak Bryan was going. I don't think this doesn't ruin anything for Daniel Bryan. I think Daniel Bryan's going to go somewhere again. He really was on a hot streak, though, coming into this, I'll say that. But overall, this was a very, very enjoyable pay-per-view. The Money in the Bank matches were awesome. There's a few matches that weren't that good. The title matches were really good. I think Orton even said himself he wouldn't hesitate to cash in on Cena. He would have did that tonight if they just switched it around, had the Money in the Bank match first, and then did the WWE title match. But I enjoyed this pay-per-view. I thought it was really good. There was a lot of great things about it. A lot of crazy spots in that WWE title one. Like, some brutal hits also with those ladders, man. I'm telling you. But I enjoyed the show. It was good to see Rob Van Dam back in the ring again. Even though he was in TNA, he's back in the WWE again. I don't know if he'll ever get a WWE title shot. I'm hoping he does go in the title picture again. But we'll see about that. But once again, you know, it's me, the HOOD, coming here with the news and reviews. You see here, I congratulate and thanks. I am now done with this review of Money in the Bank. So, comment, subscribe, you know what I am, you know what I do. Keep checking out the show. Check out my live reactions to Money in the Bank, which is a lot to see, so I really check that out also. But I will see you guys later. Peace. Make sure you watch Raw tomorrow night, and I'm out of here. If you didn't see Money in the Bank, make sure you go back and see it again if you didn't see it online. I'll see you guys later. Peace.